Hello, no. Hi, hey YouTube. Welcome to my channel, or welcome back to my channel. My name is Star, and today I am going to be showing you guys how I kind of groom and fill in this little brow situation here. So if you guys haven't yet, go ahead and hit subscribe down below, and don't forget to hit that notification bell just so you guys can just so you guys know, I am going to be trying to post every Sunday of the week, so don't forget to keep a lookout on that. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get on to that video. So yes, I'm here with no makeup on, and that is because the first step that I need to do before I get into filling in my brows is grooming them. I don't know if you can tell, but it's been a minute since we've had our eyebrows done, and they're looking pretty gruesome. So yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys in, that way you can get a little bit of a better look to see what I do when I groom them. See you in a sec. Okay, yeah, so you guys are a little bit up close and personal. As you can tell, they're pretty bad. It's been a couple months since we've had any touch-ups on these brows. So what I'm going to do first is I'm not going to change up any of this shape right here. I'm just gonna get rid of all of this fluff, is what I want to call it. I'm just gonna go in with my tweezers. And these are just like any random tweezer that you can find, really. And I'm just gonna go ahead and pluck. So I'm just gonna pluck away. Okay, so now as you can see, I'm done kind of cleaning up my brows a little bit. I'm not gonna trim them just because I have another video planned for that. So yeah, we are now going to go ahead and fill them in. Okay, so now my brows are cleaned up finally. It's definitely been a long time since I've done that. So now we are gonna go ahead and get into filling them in. So the products I'm going to be using today are my Kat Von D 24-hour super brow in medium brown, and then the other product I'm going to be using is my Glossier Boy Brow. Looks like this, the Glossier, and it's the Boy Brow. And I'm just going to be using my Anastasia little eyebrow brush thing. I don't remember. I think this is the number 18 maybe. So I'm going to go ahead and zoom you guys in, and then we'll get started. Okay, hello. We're nice and up close and personal. So I am going to go ahead and dip my brush into my dip brow. Not dip brow, sorry. 24-hour brow pomade. And again, this is a Kat Von D pomade. I'm just going to get some product on the brush. I'm just going to brush through my brows a little bit. Make sure all the hairs aren't doing something funky. And so what I like to do first is I'm going to go ahead and just outline my brow from underneath. I don't start in the front because I want this part to be a little bit more feathered in. So I start about kind of like mid brow right here, just right where you kind of see the hair start to get thicker. I'm just going to outline this bottom portion. Okay, so now that that's outlined, I'm gonna go ahead and create my tail right here. So I'm just gonna go ahead and start from right here and just connect that to the line. And don't worry about it looking perfect because we are going to clean that up with some concealer. Okay, and then I'm just gonna go ahead and just kind of, I'm not going to be fully blocking this out, so the way what I do is I just use light strokes, and I want to kind of build up some color here, and then I'm going to work my way to the front. And I'm just going to go ahead and underline under here and connect that with that line that we made earlier. And I'm just gonna brush through that, and now we are going to fill in this other part here. So I'm gonna dip my brush in a little bit more product, and then I'm gonna go ahead and outline the top. Just like that, and I'm just gonna brush through and kind of assess and see what we have going on. As you can see, we want to thicken this up right here a little bit and then shade that in a little bit more. So I'm just going to take what's on my brush and just fill that part in a little bit. Okay, so that's one brow done. If you can tell the difference from this side to this side, obviously this is a little bit more dramatic. And I'm just brushing through. I'm going to go ahead and do the other brow, and then I'll show you guys how I clean them up with some concealer. Okay, so both my brows are now filled in, as you can see. So now what I'm gonna do is I am just gonna go ahead and kind of clean up the edges with some concealer. And the concealer that I'm going to be using today is also by Glossier, and this is the Stretch Concealer in G9. Just looks like this, and it's just like a little cream. And to carve them out, the brush I'm gonna be using is my Morphe M213. What I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go ahead and dip my brush into the product, and you want to make sure that you're kind of saturating both sides pretty well. Now what I'm going to do is kind of just carve out underneath, and it's going to give the brows a little bit of a more sharp look. Okay, so if you guys can see that line underneath, and I'm just going to go ahead and blend that down. And then I'm just going to take my finger and just kind of tap that out a little bit. And then I'm going to go ahead and do the same thing on the other side. Okay, and then I'm going to take whatever's left on the brush and just clean up the top. Just like that. And mind you, remember, eyebrows are not twins, they are sisters. Sometimes mine are more of distant cousins, but so that is my brows, if you can see. So I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then okay, so now I'm gonna go ahead and finish the rest of my makeup, and then I'll come back and show you guys the finished look. Okay guys, so makeup is done. So the only last thing I have to do is throw some brow gel on, and the brows are done, the makeup is done. So let's go ahead and do that. Okay, so again, we're using the Glossier Boy Brow. And this is just in clear, and I'm just going to be brushing through like so. And I like this brow gel because it's not like a normal brow gel. This one is more of kind kind of like in between a brow gel and a wax. So it's nice. It's pretty nice. Has a little bit extra hold than a normal brow gel, so just pushing through, making sure all the hairs are in place. Okay, so now the brows are nice and coated with the brow gel. Okay, so I hope you guys, oh, I look naked, so let's just keep that there. Yeah. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Sorry if it was kind of all over the place. This was my first sit down kind of tutorial type video. So I was still kind of getting the hang of it. So hope you guys liked it. Bye.